Howdy, buckaroos! Y'all ever get to wondering what's the difference twixt this here Jaguar and this here Jazzmaster? Hold on to your hats, partner. It's time for a shootout! Okay, so first brief history lesson. The Jazzmaster was the grandpappy of all offset guitars. Fender's attempt to break into the jazz player market. And if you think about all the famous jazz players who used these, yeah, okay, not many. They were all sold on Gibson and didn't want to take a chance on something as, let's be honest, quirky as Fender's offering. Gibson had themselves made a similar marketing mishap in the 50s with the original run Explorers and Flying Vs. Yeah, believe it or not, those flopped. The Jazzmaster wasn't a total write-off, though, as it was soon embraced by surf musicians such as the Ventures, with its looks, sound, and unique floating tremolo quickly becoming synonymous with the genre. The Jaguar followed not long after and aimed to please surf players in particular with its 24-inch scale, that's right, shorter than a Gibson, Strat-inspired pickups, and one of the most ambitious control schemes ever put on a production guitar. Surf players embraced the Jaguar as well, but as the genre's popularity declined, so too did sales of these unique guitars, until the Jaguar and Jazzmaster were finally discontinued in 1975 and 1980, respectively. The past few decades have seen these instruments embraced by indie and alternative artists, Black Francis, Elvis Costello, Jay Mascis, and Kurt Cobain, to name a few. Fender caught wind of this and started reissuing the offsets, and today you have one available at virtually any price point. So what's the difference? Well, the Jazzmaster gives you the traditional Fender scale with a unique flat coil pickup. Seriously, they're like this thick. It has some tonal similarities to the Gibson P90, with which it's often confused, but due to its unique construction with Alnico pole pieces and that pancake coil, it's got a bit more Fender bite while still giving that warm sound. It also introduced the floating trim and rocker bridge setup, shared by the Jaguar. Controls below the strings are exactly what you'd expect. Pickup selector, master volume, master tone. But you can flip this switch to the up position to access a hidden rhythm circuit. This one is for the neck pickup alone and uses high value thumb wheel pots to create a much darker, dare I say jazzier circuit. The Jaguar, on the other hand, has that really short 24-inch scale length. Use thicker strings if you're having issues with these, it really helps. Tone-wise, it's more of a Strat Telly analog, but with its own unique qualities due to the resonance of the trem system and the metal shield around the pickup coils. And of course, due to that short scale length. Most of what I said for the Jazzmaster holds true here, but the three-way pickup switch is replaced by two mini toggles, and a third mini toggle engages a high-pass filter, and has been affectionately dubbed the strangle switch by players. This circuit was shared by the Bass 6, and as far as I know, no other instruments. Quick disclaimer here, these are both Squiers and they're not exactly apples to apples. The Jazzmaster is a 40th anniversary edition and basically a reskin classic vibe with Fender designed pickups. The Jaguar is an older vintage modified model with Duncan designed pickups. A plus in my book, but not so with a lot of better respected players. Slightly different tone than equivalent Fenders. It's also been modded out electronically, which the Jazzmaster has not yet. This won't impact the demo too much, as I'm only using the stock tones, but noteworthy is the fact that I've replaced the tone control in the lead circuit with a blend knob. I won't be using this, so the tone will basically be full bore, which is how I tend to run them anyway. Okay, so boring talky bit done, on with the show! can hear, while they lend themselves to similar roles, there is quite a bit of difference in how these instruments sound and play. If you need a tone that cuts through the mix and enjoy the feel of a Gibson neck, the Jaguar is probably for you. If you're looking for a warmer acoustic analog sound with that Fender scale and bite, you're likely a Jazzmaster person. As for me, please don't make me choose between my kids. Different instruments for different roles, and I love them both. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, please consider supporting the channel by feeding the algorithm or buying me a coffee. The link is below. Till next time, stay beautiful.